कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि कोई बस फ्लाइट में बैठने वाला था या सुबह की फ्लाइट थी एंड सडनली पता चला कि ही और शी इज नॉट कमिंग?
No, I'll give you one fun part. Okay, while we are talking about so the fun part was Salman Khan. He had gone on a world tour, right? And he had just landed a day before, and he called me up and said, Andre, what's happening? And we were doing Dubai. So I said, bhai, why don't you come? Are, I'm just landing over there. Come, He said, no, you. I said, you come. He said, okay, man, I'll bring my own dancers because my whole act will be planned. I said, no problem. So we booked all the tickets and everything. And Salman likes taking a 4 a.m. flight. So he came to the airport. Everybody boarded the flight. He boarded the flight. Then he called me up and said, listen, Andre, I don't think this flight's going to be right for me. Kuch hone wala hai. I said, Salman, kuch nahi hone wala hai. Everything is fine. Nahi, Andre, I feel that this. He said, ठीक है मैं 9 बजे के flight लेता हूँ, because he also knows everything, right? Okay. And I said, नहीं भाई आप flight ले लो. नहीं, don't worry, I'll take the 9 o'clock flight. Don't worry, Andre. Now he had to get off the flight. Now getting off the flight, that means taking out your luggage.
Yes.
Right, okay. Went back, but I have to tell you, Amit, and of course Salman and our relationship is back 35 years, right? You won't believe it, he was on a 9 o'clock flight. Came to Dubai, performed, and he was a rock star, So these are, things.
But वो 4 बजे से लेके 9 बजे तक आपका दुख रहा कि बैठेगा नहीं बैठेगा.
सलमान सो रहे नहीं ना.
But why उस फ्लाइट में कुछ हुआ था जो सलमान ने छोड़ी थी?
No, but see, the thing is that I think he must have been tired or whatever, right? Actually, he had just landed the previous night, and then he is now taking a flight in the morning, right? So from that perspective, like you asked me, so like this, there are many things that we've seen where artists say they're coming and suddenly don't land up, right? And that's been our journey, but not too much, right? Maybe 3-4 times we've had these experiences. The reason I said Salman because it's a fun part, right? It's a fun part that you get a heart attack and next he's landed there,
5 घंटे तक IIFA फाउंडर्स की धड़कनें बढ़ा दी सलमान खान ने. अच्छा, one more thing कि मुझे एक चीज लगी कि हम ही सोचते हैं कि हमारे इवेंट पे यार वो पहुंचेगा नहीं पहुंचेगा. इवन आईफा जैसे प्लेटफॉर्म को भी ये रहता है कि स्टार जो है वो मतलब अच्छा, कुछ ऐसा हुआ कभी कि कोई आया और उसकी सबसे अनयूजुअल डिमांड, मतलब जो आपको लगा हो कि यार मैं ये कॉफी यहां से मंगवा सकता हूं, फलाना यहां से मंगवा सकता हूं, बट someone has demanded something कुछ out of the box, ऐसा कुछ हो गया?
A lot of the stars sometimes ask, right? Some of the stars want to come and bring their chef and come. अरे 2 दिन के आ रहा है, 3 दिन के लिए आ रहा है, फिर शेफ को ले आना है. अभी भार्गव में क्या है, जब तुम शेफ लेके आएगा, राइट, उनको अभी वहां पे जाके खाना पकाना है, किचन नहीं, वो सब मिल जाएंगे, पर द होटल हैज टू टेक परमिशन because of hygienic and if something happens, so that's another big process, right? Okay, abhi aa raha hai, मैं अभी I'm doing a fitness regime, so I have to have 250 grams and 400 grams, 2 दिन के लिए. Some stars come and say we are coming for 1 day, trainer भी लेके आया, so sometimes I feel genuinely, I don't want to compare, right? We have had Hollywood stars come to Tampa and Toronto with 2 people for a day, right? You know what I mean? So there have been a lot of times like this. Even one of our younger stars, right? Okay, in Abu Dhabi, suddenly said, I need oxygen when I'm performing. So the hotel, so we said, like, who do we ask? Actually, you want oxygen, right? Because you're rehearsing. So the hotel, we called the hotel, said, listen, we need an oxygen thing. So then the hotel said, no, we won't allow it. You'll have to get it independently. So then ultimately, for the person's performance, backstage we had oxygen. So while they was performing, he was coming back and taking off. So these are crazy things sometimes people ask, but we do it for them if we can do it, to make their performance better, basically. If the person feels he has performances to be good, and I need it, because actually, see, end of the day, we all watch. But when somebody's performing for 10 minutes, it's not easy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but these are some of the crazy things.